Is Apple Vision Pro actually a sign of the end times? I can't be the only one that has found recent tech developments kind of unsettling. Obviously, technology has the potential to be a massive benefit to society. Apple, of course, has had a long history of pushing technological innovation forward. But let's face it, you've already heard the positive side of things from all the Apple fanboys and girls out there, so allow me to give you the cynical side. And well, a couple days ago I did a live stream mocking this device, and Apple copyright blocked it. So now I have no choice but to mock Apple Vision Pro even more, out of spite. Literally 1984. So allow me to tell you why this device will be haunting my nightmares by reacting to different parts of the advertisement and envisioning the most dystopian possible timeline as a result of Apple Vision Pro. I think it's neat that the advertisement begins with a person who has a pacified, dissociated expression. That is the face of someone who has been mind-controlled into paying over $200 for some earbuds. What follows is an ad that proves that the only thing Wall-E didn't predict was Ozempic. Apparently, you put on a headset and have the privilege of seeing your phone's dashboard right in front of you at any time. Immediately, I'm just imagining a bunch of notifications in your field of view all of the time. And you know people are going to try to use these things in cars eventually. Your Honor, Duolingo caused me to lose control of my vehicle. In order to chase away any intuitively obvious anxieties, Apple reminds the consumer that they will still be able to see other people when wearing the headset. But really, I love the idea of someone walking up to you, trying to talk to you, and then you just turn your visor back on in the middle of a conversation. You seem kind of out of it today. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just playing Genshin Impact on your face. It seems like they mention it, as if to say, see, we still let you scream for help. Or now. Until the release of the Apple Vision Pro 2, outfitted with a quick deploy muzzle. And now I'm just imagining the international consequences of something like this. Did you know Xi Jinping is trying to... Apparently, you barely even have to move to use this device because it tracks your eye movement and fingertips somehow. Geez, I can't wait to be starfished out in my gamer bed, moving my fingers less than a centimeter at a time, with bloodshot eyes that have been in front of a screen, hardly blinking for 16 straight hours. But no big deal, because I hear Apple is working on the Apple Bedpan Pro. A fully automated bedpan experience, so you don't even have to get up to take a dump. Or maybe it's called the Apple Dump, or maybe the eye poop. We wouldn't want anyone to get their heart rate up for even a moment in the day. I accidentally pooped on my sofa because my Apple exclusive charger broke and my eye poop died without me knowing. On the other hand, it seems like you can control the interface with big arm motions while you do basic computer tasks. I feel like it'd only be better if you had to control your computer with a Wiimote. That would rock. I also couldn't help but notice that these apartments do kind of look like the kind owned by a person who would pay almost $4,000 for an iPhone strapped to their face. Then they show off this woman surrounded by bright-colored, moving AR doodads that are supposed to help you meditate somehow. Jeez, I'm feeling kind of stressed out right now. Time for my moment of calm. Yeah! Whew, that was close. I almost had a second to experience my internal thoughts and feelings. The awesome features for the Apple Vision Pro don't stop there. It also scans and replicates your entire face into a virtual one that other people can see over FaceTime. I'm just imagining that eventually you'll be able to change what you look like too. Like Facetune your virtual face to be hotter to others. And yourself. Eventually, when you look in the mirror, you can just see the modified version of your face. And you never have to identify with your real face anymore. And when you walk around, everyone else wearing an Apple Vision Pro also has a Facetune face. So everyone is either impossibly hot people, anime characters, or Knuckles the Hedgehog. It'll be a renaissance of people banging, but everyone's gonna be wearing headsets while they do it. And think about it. We could get rid of racism by making everyone's face green. At a social event, you can Tinder swipe people, and they'll just physically disappear from your view. Soon enough, everyone will develop body dysmorphia so severe, anyone who still resembles the appearance of an actual human will be labeled a Cincinnati 2. One day, you can only view premium Apple subscribers in the real world anymore. Everyone else is just phased out of augmented reality. When you look at vintage photos, all the people are gone. In textbooks, all the images of presidents will be replaced with Steve Jobs. In 2040, everyone wears Apple Vision Pro 12. And when you get banned off of social media, you literally disappear in real life. My daughter got banned off Xbox Live when she was 12, and I haven't seen her in 13 years. You can walk around cities in America and phase out the homeless people, but you can still smell them, so we're going to need Apple Nose Plugs Pro. Actually, what if you do get banned, it just replaces you with one of those red triangles that shows up in Bethesda games when there's a missing texture?
Hey, look, it's another f***ing exclamation point.
Oh no! What the Apparently, Apple will also scan and map out your entire home as to help the Amazon Basics outfitted SWAT team to more easily detain you for accidentally playing 20 seconds of a Taylor Swift song faintly in the background of a Zoom call. We at Apple now own the rights to a 3D scan of every American's butthole. It was stated clearly in the terms of service. Just imagine your employer finding out that you are underperforming at your job based on Apple's eye tracking software. And now there's an augmented reality version of your boss in your bedroom next to the nightstand that you have your antidepressants in, firing you. The next evolution of Apple's suicide nets will be the headset electrocuting you when you try to self-harm, but only on company property. Apparently, the sound also reacts to the environment. So after you get arrested for posting crimes, and when you're forced to keep on your Apple Vision headset to monitor any attempts of escape, at least when you're watching videos in your cell, they'll have a great ambient quality to them. This might truly be the equivalent to the nuclear bomb of the attention economy. We may be entering an era of technological brinksmanship, but if this does lead to the end of the world, there might still be one reason to use this thing. If you enjoyed this presentation, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And consider checking out one of my live streams.